4 neat rows of red dots cover this remote, snow-covered area of Japan. Zoom in and you'll see they're actually chili peppers. This is snow bleaching. It's a major reason for Kanzuri chili paste's unique taste. After a 6-year-long process, this small bottle costs nearly $20, much more than the $3 price of mass-produced chili pastes, 7 times the size. But there's a problem on the horizon. Warmer winters have made it difficult to find enough snow. And the only company making the paste says it can't and won't skip this step, threatening the future of Kanzuri.
今回スキー場の方の敷地をお借りして、そちらの方で今日は雪さらしをする。ここからだいたい40分ぐらいですかね、道のりで。それくらいのところなんですけれども、もう仕方なくそちらまで行ってやるということです。
So does bleaching these peppers in snow really change the flavor? And is the struggle to find snow why Kanzuri chili paste is so expensive?
唐辛子ペーストですとただ単純に辛みがカツンときたりだとか塩分がきたりとかっていうなんか単独の役割が口に広がったりとかするんですけども、それで広がり方もカツンとくる辛みとかではなく優しい感じで広がっていくので食材と合わせやすいところが他の調味料とは違うところだと思います。
That taste is, in large part, thanks to snow bleaching, according to the producer. Atsushi buys Kanzuri made by the only company in the world that produces it, Kanzuri Company, in Myoko, in Japan's Niigata Prefecture. That's where Kanzuri originated.
通常はですね、会社の近くの土地で、雪さらしを行うんですが、見ての通り雪が全くなくて、今日は、雪さらしに行くんですけれども。
Snow bleaching is imperative to the final taste and quality, so Akihito is willing to go to great lengths to make it happen. Upon arriving at the ski resort, the team gets to work immediately. This is the nearest place Akihito could find that had at least 50 centimeters of accumulated snow. They first have to step on the snow to compact it, but it can't get thinner than 20 centimeters. This thick snow is essential. If the weather gets warmer before the chili peppers are ready, the compacted snow will ensure the peppers don't get mixed in with the soil below. Otherwise, they will be contaminated and unusable.
雪さらしっていう工程はもうどこの食品会社もやっていないそういった工程の一つでもありますので、これはカンズリを作る上ではなくてはならない工程の一つになっています。
This net both reinforces the separation and guarantees no pepper is left behind when they're collected 3 or 4 days later. Today, the team is bleaching about 300 kilograms of chili peppers. They were pickled in salt from summer until the winter months.
唐辛子を一度塩漬けしたその塩抜きっていう効果もありますし、塩漬けしていた段階でまずアクはだいぶ抜けるんですけれども、中まで浸透していたアクを雪がスポンジの役目をして、中のそういったアク雑味も全部吸い取ってくれるっていうことで。
Workers snow bleach the peppers about 10 times a year and only in the winter months. This restricts production further and makes the final bottle of Kanzuri more expensive than mass-produced chili pastes. And producing the actual paste takes years. At Kanzuri's factory, Sato Kazushige is making a new batch from today's harvest. Kanzuri paste is made with 4 simple ingredients: snow-bleached chili peppers, yuzu, salt, and rice goji. To start, the bleached peppers are mixed with rice goji, rice inoculated with fungus that is usually fermented for about 2 days.
缶ずりに麹を入れることによって、発酵を促して、角の取れた、深みのあるうまさの、 味に変化します。
The other important ingredient is freshly made yuzu paste. When all the ingredients are mixed in, Kazushige stores this fresh kanzuri in the warehouse. There, 600 tubs, each filled with 350 kilograms of paste, are aging. It must be aged for at least 3 years, and the most expensive kanzuri for 6. Many simpler chili pastes, on the other hand, are fermented for just 1 to 2 weeks. Locally, a small bottle of kanzuri paste aged for 3 years costs $6. 6-year aged paste costs $9. And exported, it's more than double the price. The aging process has a dramatic impact on the appearance and flavor.
かんずりでこちらが1年発酵させたものになります。こちらが3年、こちらが6年発酵させたかんずりになります。やっぱり1年目のものは、塩が立つっていうんですか、まだかんずりに馴染んでなくて、かんずりと塩とそれぞれが際立つ、味になりますし、だんだん重ねていくとその塩味の角が取れて、芳醇なまろやかな辛さになって、発酵することによって、うまみも増してきますので、やっぱりこちら熟成を重ねた方が、塩もまろやかになり、味もコクのある辛さになってきます。
Kazushige has to check each container of kanzuri at specific times. Exactly 1 year after the kanzuri is made, it must be stirred to encourage the fermentation and to ensure it hasn't gone rancid. Otherwise, Kazushige has to discard the entire tub. Even the exact location where the kanzuri is stored can impact the success of the fermentation.
すべて同じようには、混合するときには、してるんですけども、色味だったり、粘度でしたり、そういったものは微妙にやっぱり変わってきますね。
To balance all these variables and guarantee the quality of the final bottle, Kazushige checks the color against this chart. If the kanzuri is within range of these 6 shades, it's ready to sell. Apart from some mechanization, this process is true to the original kanzuri making method. Before Akihito's grandfather, Tojo Kuniji, started Kanzuri Company, each household made kanzuri its own way.
近所の方からいろいろ集まっていただいてですね、味を決めたんですね。その味を決める決め手となったのが、要はいろんなものを入れて複雑な味にするよりも、よりシンプルにして一番馴染みやすい、これぞかんずりっていう味を作るために、どんどん消去法で削っていって、そして最終的にはその唐辛子と米麹と柚子と食塩っていうこの4つだけの原材料になったということです。
And the once humble Myoko household condiment has reached international fame.
出身は新潟の上越市になりますね。子供の頃から慣れ親しんでいる食材でございます。まずは、お刺身などにつけてそのまま食べることによってコクを与えたりだとか、旨味を変えてくれるもの。
However, when he uses it for meat dishes, it can reduce any unpleasant smells and an overly fatty taste.
そういう意味で私の中ではいろんな多様した料理に、いいところを生かすこともあれば悪いところを切ってくれる薬味ということで、私の中では万能調味料というふうな位置づけにしております。
Only 200,000 tiny bottles of kanzuri are made every year. But today's struggle to find a deep enough snowy plain will likely continue to impact the next generation of kanzuri makers. In January and February 2024, Niigata Prefecture saw only 25 centimeters of snow, down from 93 centimeters in 2023. In 2020, hardly any snow fell. and snowfall over the last 7 decades has generally been on the decline. This fluctuation means Akihito can't rely on enough snow to bleach the peppers. Finding reliable land is a problem for producers of the most expensive foods all over the world. In Colombia, local producers of indigenous panela, a pricey unrefined sugar, have moved to higher and higher altitudes to make the product, and that means they have to walk further to sell it. Droughts in Kashmir have left fields yielding significantly less saffron, the most expensive spice on the market. Fewer viable fields mean some producers are forced to sell their land. In Spain, warmer waters are pushing baby eel fishers to change shores more frequently so they can catch enough to sell.
Pues no va bien la cosa. Bueno, se está acercando la hora, ¿eh? Vamos a cambiar de playa.
So too in Niigata, where Akihito will have to continue searching for the right location, making production, and in turn the bottle of Kanzuri, more costly. However, he isn't giving up on snow bleaching, because it wouldn't be a traditional Niigata Kanzuri without it, especially since demand for the paste has grown 20% in the last 20 years. Finding enough snow is the first problem. Another is having enough peppers. Kanzuri is made from the local togarashi pepper. There were once 30 farmers supplying the company with these peppers. Now, Akihito says only 4 to 5 remain. He says the company may soon have to grow every pepper in-house. Importing them, although cheaper, is not an option for Akihito, who says Kanzuri wouldn't taste the same without togarashi peppers from this region.
で、味的にも身厚なので、辛みももちろんあるんですけれども、肉汁も多くて、甘辛で非常に食べやすい唐辛子に変わっていきました。うちで作った商品がこんなところまで、来て、人の手に渡ってですね、やっぱり自分たちもやっぱり感動しますし、それがもう誇りで仕事にも、力も入りますし、同じ新潟県人なんかもやっぱり、そういった私たちに、言葉をくれるっていうのはやはり感動して、この新潟Myokoに、で作られた缶詰を誇りだというふうに感じているんだと思います。